Hi students, this is Abirami K, Assistant Professor, Department of Business Administration, KSL College of Arts and Science for Women, Trichankur. Today we can see about scope of organizational behavior. Organizational behavior is nothing but it is the individual behavior within the organization and how the individuals are behaving organization and how they perform their talents and achieve the organizational goals. Okay, let us we can see about the one by one. Simply organizational behavior, it possesses these activities. Number one, observe and analyze. First of all, the organization must observe the individual's behavior and analyze them. And after that, what all the factors influence the individual's behavior and what all the solution they need to overcome the problems and what all the changes they need to perform well. Okay, so that changes the organization must provide to the employees, because the individual behavior is very much important in every organization, because the organization is a group of individuals, okay, joined together for working for the organizational goals and achieve the betterment for the company. Okay, so the organization must concentrate what the employees need, the changes in the working environment and provide the positive changes and implement the changes for them. And finally, they evaluate the performance of the individuals and finally get the results. Okay, these are all the main steps and where these elements needed in every organization based on individuals behavior. Okay, next we can move on to meaning. So organizational behavior is a systematic study of how individuals and groups act within an organization, and it's very much helpful in understanding organizational behavior can help the company improve its functionality and effectiveness and thus promoting a better work environment. And its definition is, according to Fred Lutens, behavior is directly concerned with the understanding, prediction and control of human behavior in organization. So the organizational behavior is a basic thing. It's understanding the individual's behavior, and the organization must predict the employees behavior, and they must know about how it could be controlled. Okay, how it could be controlled by the organization. So that is organizational behavior. The next one is scope of organizational behavior. Basically, the scope of organizational behavior is vast and dynamic, but this understanding this concept is important for the better functioning of an organization. Number one, individual behavior. Okay, the next, group behavior, external environment, organizational structure, organizational culture, decision making, change management, leadership and power. The first four things are very much important in every organization, that is individual behavior, group behavior, external environment and organizational structure. These four very much influence the individuals and also the organization. So let us see the one by one. The first one is individual behavior. This area helps understand how an individual's characteristics like personality, the individual's personality, attitude and their perception level and their motivation and their incentives and the employees' interests and their learning and development process, and how their attitudes and how they satisfied with their work and etc. can impact their workplace. And next one is group behavior. This is focuses on how people behave in groups and teams and how this impacts the work culture of an organization, how they mingle with their colleagues and how they responsible with their teamwork. So these are all considered in this, and it deals with topics like group dynamics, communication, leadership styles, and decision making processes. And next one is external environment. So this external environment are also a huge part of our B. So it impacting how an organization as a whole interacts when stimulated by external factors. So some of the important external factors are economic conditions, social trends, and demographic changes, because the employees are working for their economic development. So that economic condition and social changes, every day it may change. Okay, so social trends and demographic changes of the individuals, and market conditions and competition of the organization, and technological developments and policy changes also one of the major factor in external environment. And the next one is organizational structure. It is a driving force, that is, organizational structure is a driving force behind any organizational behavior. So, some of the factors of organizational structure that impact employees' behavior, they are distribution of leadership and hierarchy, types of organizational structure, okay, how the leadership style influence the employees, and how the structure of the company also boost up the employees. Sometimes it influence them and very positively, and also the vice versa. And workflow and coordination, change management and adaptability, and clarity of roles and responsibility. This is your role, these are all your responsibilities. The organization must give the proper information regarding their roles and responsibilities. So these are all the main scope of organizational behavior. So I hope all of you understand this. Okay, thank you students. Thank you.